keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world. We're excited to share their story with all of you here today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's threat. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
You're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust. That allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see our killer whales swimming together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orca, but more commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, our 5 killer whales have their own individual names. Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Magayo. Magayo is our youngest killer whale at just 10 years old, whereas his mother Katina, who is the leader or matriarch of our pod, is 44 years old. Now, SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the killer whales. It's a language of learning based on positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. The whales learn to trust us. They even take an active role in their own health and well-being. One of the first healthcare behaviors we train all of our killer whales to do is a voluntary blood sample, which we are demonstrating right here in our slide out area. We simply ask the killer whales to roll over and present their tail flukes to the trainers. Not only does this give us a great view of the entire underside of a killer whale, but it also gives us easy access to those blood vessels which are located on the white underside of the tail flukes, which our trainers are pointing out. Now, our veterinarians will come once a month and get a blood sample and do a checkup on all of our killer whales. You might notice the trainers rubbing down the tail flukes, the back, the pectoral flippers, the dorsal fins, the bellies. This is one way that we tell our killer whales good job. Killer whales are very tactile animals, so they can feel that touch, just like we enjoy a nice massage. It's also a way for us to build our relationship with the killer whales. Now, one of our other healthcare behaviors we do is done in one of our adjacent pools. We have a killer whale-sized scale back there. So in just a second, Makayo is going to demonstrate how to slide onto that scale, just as he did here. Now, like I said, Makayo is our youngest killer whale at 10 years old. But at 10 years old, he already weighs over 4,000 pounds. Now, from the dorsal fin all the way to the tail flukes is a very heavy, muscular area called the peduncle. That peduncle can weigh several hundred pounds. So if it's still in the water, we wouldn't be able to get an accurate weight. So all we do is simply ask for the whales to raise their flukes up and out of the water. Just like that. Awesome job, Mikayo. Now this helps us ensure accuracy, so we know the younger killer whales are growing properly and the older killer whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales in every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
and that's how we learned as a child. So we're going to put that to the test today. We're going to play a game of follow the leader here with my buddy Trua. And you guys look like you're ready. You have your mask on properly. We're doing a good job here. So we're going to ask you guys to stand up. And we're going to see if Trua can follow you. So when Amy's ready, you're going to put two hands all the way up in the air, not yet, really high, and wave hello to Trua. We'll see if he copies you. Go for it. Hands up. Big wave. Wow, awesome job. You guys can have a seat. That was perfect. Trua followed them. Excellent job. Now, killer whales are also very curious animals and can be seen skyhopping or jumping completely out of the water to get a better view. So here is Trua. Good job, Trua. Now the other side of the stage, it looks like Justin is setting up one of our volunteers to send a breach. Go ahead, Justin, whenever you are ready. Now, killer whales breach for a variety of reasons. They breach to scratch an itch, to play, and to announce their presence. They are saying, look at me, I am here. So here's the coyote, getting ready to splash you guys with a refreshing 54 degrees of ice cold salt water. Give it up one more time for our audience volunteers and Trua and the coyote. Now, SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information can only be gained through field research. That's why SeaWorld partners with groups like the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to advance global education. Now, killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will teach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from icebergs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with the spikes of their tail fins.